Good morning, student. This is lecture number 2. Find the rank of matrix by using echelon form. We are discussing this question number 2. That weightage for this question number 2 is the 5 mark. Okay, let us for discussing. The questions are given. Questions are given. If you observe, this is matrix are given, and we want to find the rank for this matrix. Okay, let us solution. Let A is equal to this matrix. Whatever matrix are given, we are writing there that matrix for name is A. Now we want to do these operations. Now let us observe row number 1. Row number 1. What is leading element? What is leading element in row number 1? That is leading element in row number 1 is 3. 3 is leading element. Now if you want to convert that matrix into echelon form, whatever may be the leading element, whatever may be the first non-zero element, the below for that make 0. Means leading element is 3. We want to make all element which are lies below for that is 0. Means we want to make this minus 6 is equal to 0. 21 is equal to 0. What is your observation? Huh? You are making that 3 is 1. Here, it need not to make 3 that is 1. हमको 3 को 1 बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है because that minus 6 is also multiple of 3 and 21 is also multiple of 3. Therefore, we are making these operations change in R2 minus, sorry, change in R2 plus 2 times R1. R2 plus 2 times R1. Change in R3 minus 7 times R1. There is no change in R1. Therefore, we are writing R1 as it is 3022. And now the change in R2 means minus 6 plus 6 is equal to 0. 22 plus 0, 22 means 24 plus 4, 28. 54 plus 4 is equal to 58. This is row number 2. Now, change in R3, we are applying this operation change in R3 minus 7 times R1. Now, this plus 21 minus 21 is equal to 0. Minus 21 plus minus 0 is equal to minus 21. Minus 14, sorry, 0, here is 0, row number 3 is 0, minus 14 is equal to minus 14. Minus 15 minus 14 is equal to minus 29. This is row number 3. Now, let us observe this row number 3. Let us observe this row number 3. What is your observations if you are observing this row number 3? They are multiple of. This is multiples. Huh? It is your observation. These are multiple but opposite sign. So now we are doing these operations and operating these operations. What operation change in R3? R3 plus 1 by 2 times R2. 1 by 2 times 1 by 2 times R2. If you are doing change in R3 and applying these operations, what is your result? There is no change in R1. Therefore, we are writing 3, 0, 2, 2 and 0, 42, 28 and 58. This is row number 2. And now the row number 3 becomes, if you are applying operation, that times row number 3 becomes 0, 0, 0. Okay. This is 0, 0, 0, 0 rows. Now, let us observe, this is a matrix and the first non-zero element in row number 2. What is leading element? This is 42. If I want to convert this matrix into echelon form, whatever may be element which are lies below for that, उसके नीचे जो कोई भी element है उसको हमको 0 बनाने का है. That is already R0. That is already 0. If you observe this matrix, that matrix are available here. That matrix, it is in echelon form. This is matrix are in echelon form of matrix. Therefore, rank for A is equal to 2. Means what is means rank for matrix? The number of non-zero rows. Number of non-zero rows. If that matrix are in echelon form. If this matrix are in echelon form, then how many number of rows are present in this matrix? Non-zero rows. 1, 2. Therefore, 2 non-zero rows are available in this matrix. Therefore, this is matrix in. Therefore, rank for this matrix is 2. Therefore, rank for matrix it is 2. Okay. This is rank for matrix. Let us question number 3. Now we want to discuss this question number 3. That question number 2, find the rank of matrix by using echelon form. Find the rank of matrix by using echelon form. Let us, I want to discuss and write the solution. Write as it is matrix. Whatever maybe the matrix are given, write that matrix as it is matrix. Okay. We are writing this matrix as it is. As it is. Okay. This let A is equal to this matrix. We are written here. And now find the first non-zero leading element for row number 1. This is leading element for row number 1 is 1. Leading element for row number 1 is 1. The whatever may be the element which are lies below for that, the all element must be 0. Means we want to make that 2 is equal to 0 and 1 is equal to 0 by using the row operations. Okay. Now we are operating these operations. We are operating operation change in R2. R2 minus 2 times R1. R2 minus 2 times R1. Change in R3. R3 minus R1. R3 minus R1. If you are applying, there is no change in R1. Therefore, we are writing R1 as it is. हम R1 as it is लिख रहे हैं. Now change in R2. Change in R2 में है, तो we are applying this operation change in R2. R2 minus 2 times R1 means 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. 5 minus 6 is equal to minus 1. 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3. This is row number 2. Now change in R3. R3 minus R1. R3 minus R1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now, let us observe. If you are observing row number 2 and row number 3, what is your observation? They row are exactly same but opposite sign. That row are exactly same but opposite signs. What now we want to do these operations? We are doing this operation change in R3. Changing R3, R3 plus R2. Changing R3, R3 plus R2 and changing R2 minus 1 times R2. Changing R2 minus 1 times R2. What now we are, there is no change in R1, therefore we are writing R1 as it is. At R2 becomes this, if you multiply minus 1 by R2, then sign, that sign become 1, 1, 3. And what is R3? If you are applying these operations, R3, change in R3, R3 plus R2 from this operation, that will become completely 0. That last two become completely 0. It is in echelon form matrix. This is in echelon form of matrix. It is in echelon form of matrix. Therefore, the rank for matrix is equal to 2. What is means rank for matrix? Number of non-zero rows. Number of non-zero rows of matrix. If that matrix are in echelon form. If that matrix are in echelon form. It is matrix in echelon form. Therefore, that rank for this matrix is equal to 2. Now, we are stopping here. The remaining questions we were discussing for next.